What's up people, Liam Oak here from SBG Cork and Wimp2Warrior Cork. So today I am in Dublin. I'm in the home of SBG Concord, and today is the tryouts for Wimp2Warrior Dublin Season 3. So I'm just going to show you right behind me here. I'm right outside SBG Concord, and I'm just going to follow the progress of today's guys that are doing tryouts, and for those of you who are doing the tryouts next week in Cork, this is kind of like a preview of what to expect. So let's go inside and let's have a look. I have the main man behind me here, Mr. Richie Cranny. There he is. All the guys getting their piece of camera done, just introducing themselves to camera, and this is the kind of thing that we played back on finale night. You kind of see where you came from. Here's a queue of all the hopefuls over here. Right, so I'm here with the main man himself, Mr. Richie Cranny, Mr. Wimp2Warrior International. How are we getting on?
Good. Jet lag's not kicked in yet, so I'm doing all right.
So exciting day ahead. There's a lot of people here already, and
yeah, we're expecting about 75 people here this morning, so it's gonna be busy.
And do you see? This is a familiar sight for you now at this stage. How many of these tryouts have you done at this stage?
I've lost count, to be honest. It'd be a dozen, maybe 15 or so. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it. This gym's really set up nicely for this because we've got all the big training areas like yours, so we can really give them a good smashing and get variety as well at the same time.
I don't try and scare the guys from Cork next week.
I'm just joking. They don't get smashed. A good exercise.
So anybody that's listening in from Cork, what would you advise for them for next week?
Just look forward to it. It's an experience in itself. It's something you'll love, and you'll be. It's just people worry about the tryouts too much, because they think that they're going to have to be at a certain fitness level or have a certain skill set, and it's not what it's about. Tryouts is all about coming in, meeting the people at the gym that hopefully you'll be a part of, meeting the coaches and having a training session. And it's just, as you know, it's our opportunity as coaches just to see who we think we could help, and also check that they can take instruction and they're coachable, and that's it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent.
But enjoy. Anyone out there going to the tryouts in Cork, have fun.
So one of the parts of the tryouts is the functional patterns and movements and stuff like that. That's just to see, just for us to assess whether you've got any kind of injuries that may hold you back from completing the course. So I'm just going to show you really quick there what that looks like. Yeah, so there you go. They're poking and prodding and making them do a little bit of shoulder mobility stuff, and maybe do some squats, maybe do some kind of crawls and rolls and stuff like that. And what we're looking for here really is when you do a squat, or do your knees buckle, do you have like really kind of limited flexibility? Is that going to lead to an injury? Do we have to watch out for that? Do we have to kind of prehab that first? By and large, everybody is fine. We're literally looking for that 1 in 100 kind of case where, maybe it's not the sport for you. But we've never actually turned anybody away at this point in the process. So don't worry about it. It's just something that we do. So all the testing part is done, the sign-ups, the paperwork, the pre-screening, all that kind of stuff is done. You see all the candidates are behind me here. A lot of nervous people here. Now it's a fight to the death.
I just want to say this, that you're going to have a tough workout now. We're not looking for fitness fanatics. We're looking for people that will keep going the whole time. So don't worry if you're feeling a bit ill or your head spinning or whatever. Just keep doing a little bit. We can fix the rest over the next 22 weeks, but what we're going to see today is hard. Okay? Great, and you probably already know Mr. Richie Cranny. He just flew in from cut his holiday short in Bali. I would stay in Bali if it was me. Great seeing come here when you guys get sick. But it's a great honour to be flying the flag for Wimp2Warrior in Ireland and around Europe. Richie, want to give a couple of words?
Thanks, Sean. So I'm going to chat to you guys at the end, but just to basically reflect on what today's all about. Is like Coach Cavanaugh was saying, we don't care how fit you are, we don't care how strong you are. The assessment at the beginning was just to make sure that you're not going to be prone to injury, but all we want to see is that you want to be. So just listen to the coaches. On 22 weeks, there's a lot that has to be instilled in you guys to be ready to take on the finale. So we need to see that you're coachable. So we need to see that you can listen to the structure and basically do what the coaches ask you to do, and you've got the ticker to keep going.
Mr. Colin Maher, how are we doing, sir? Just saying there, this coach is kind of scary, isn't she?
I'd rather be on the other mat anyway.
One, straight down. Two. Start your backside down from here. You're not allowed to touch the floor or touch the wall. You've got to put your hands on your forehead from here, and you've got to look up and you slide back down again. Look up and you slide back down. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 15 seconds. Don't stop, keep going. Straight back up. Keep going, man. My rest, let's go. 5, 4.
So what's after happening now is that the group that was over here is now over there, and they've all kind of switched around, so they're doing kind of like 15-minute sections. This is Carol Cannon here. He's the Muay Thai coach, he's the striking coach up here in Concord. There's the boss man, Mr. John Kavanagh over there. He's floating around making sure everything is going to plan. Yeah, so 15 minutes per station, everybody's moving around and going to the next station. And as Richie said earlier on, we're not really looking for super athletes or anything. We're just looking for people who don't quit. That's it. Just don't quit. Your body can fail, but your mind can't. So I'm not sure who this girl is, but she's scary as hell. Okay, right behind me here is the circuit class going on. Here's Mr. Maher again.
That's it, let's go, let's go. Make some low squats, good. Faster, 3, 2, 1.
Here's one of the most important parts of the tryout. The bucket. Don't miss the bucket. You puke on the mats, that's not a good sign. So this is some technique work. We're working on the close guard. Standing up beside a close guard to start delivering some ground and pound. So this is what we call the coachability section of the tryouts. This is where we, you can see in the mirror there. That's cool. So this is where we kind of do a little bit of technique. Obviously, a lot of these guys have never done martial arts before, so this is brand new to them, and nobody's expecting them to get like this 100% But what we're looking for here is, do you follow instructions? So if we say close your legs, did you close your legs? If we say left leg, did you put your right hand in the air? Or some people just don't follow instructions at all. They think they know it already. So like if we find somebody that's kind of like, I don't need to know this, then obviously we can't help you. We can't coach you over 6 months. If you're the kind of person that soaks up the information, you're enthusiastic about it, you're following it, and if we make a correction, you correct it straight away, then you are coachable, and you're the kind of person we want. So this drill here is called hang tough, apparently. This is the first time we've seen this one, but guy on bottom is trying to hold on. He's got to hold on like a koala bear. Guy on top is supposed to stay up on his feet and hands. Interesting. So we're literally down to the last 4 minutes of the workout. They've been at it now for maybe 2 hours. So nothing much has changed in the last 2 hours. They just got to keep on grinding, keep on going. Some really, really tired bodies, but I'm glad to say that 0 have quit. Absolutely 0. There's been some phenomenal inspirational efforts here. Guys are doing the hang on for dear life exercise over here. And that's tough to do even when you're fresh, when you're tired. These guys really want it, so it's really inspirational. So yeah, if you're coming to the Cork Tryouts next week, we want you to bring just as much energy as this, just as much determination. You can certainly do this. None of the guys that are in here are professional athletes, or they haven't been training for the last 2 years to get ready for this. They've just showed up, they really want it, they've kept going, they haven't quit, and as far as I can see, a lot of them are in. So we'll see you next Saturday, guys. So that's it, they're done. They're getting a bit of a pep talk at the end here now from Mr. Richie Cranny, so let's have a look and see what he says.
Purely to get new people into a sport of MMA. We've struggled in Australia. The sport was really frowned upon and through the press and stuff, and I wanted to try and prove that people that like me aren't just the people who do MMA. White collar workers, women. I mean, in Australia, 40% of the participants in our series are female. So many strides. This series has really helped and break down a lot of barriers within our sport. And there is no Wimp2Warrior without people like you guys. Give up this Sunday, sign up, come down and get put through 2 hours of hell just to do something. But the reason we do this is we really need to see who wants to be here. And all you guys have proved that, It's whoever gets chosen will be a case of all the coaches getting together and looking at lots of different things about your movement patterns, strength coaches, etc., and who we'd really like to work with. So you all should be really proud to have done this and got to really try it as well. I've done this.